But next thing I want to do now, which I ask you guys all to do, is all-time Arsenal and Chelsea combined 11.
Light work, I think.
Yeah?
Light work.
It felt like work until I got to the forwards.
Light work.
I think there's going to be some controversial picks here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go around. I'll be like goalkeeper, and then we'll do like that kind of thing, and just so we can fill up more minutes. I think the goalkeeper should be like a sweep across the board. I'll go first. I've got Petr Cech in goal.
Oh yeah, Arsenal legend.
Yeah, Arsenal's Petr Cech.
Yeah, not the Arsenal version. Yeah, just relax. Remember Cesc Fabregas lobbing him?
Yeah.
Definitely not. Definitely. Who you gonna go?
Petr Cech as well, yeah.
Yeah, Petr Cech.
But the Chelsea one,
Clean
not
sweep,
the Arsenal
Petr
one.
Cech.
Yeah.
He's
He can get down to his front post for Arsenal.
It's got. Is
I
he
mean,
the best?
I think you could potentially make a case for Seaman, or you could potentially make a case for Jens Lehmann, but I think the answer is Cech.
I think it had to be Cech only because I think Cech's probably the best Premier League goalkeeper of all time.
Yeah, he's certainly in that
Schmeichel,
conversation.
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's in that conversation.
Him,
So
Van
it's
der
like,
Sar, Schmeichel.
yeah, so it's like if there's no Arsenal keepers in that conversation, then there can't be anyone other than Petr Cech in our combined 11.
You going 4-3-3?
Yeah, I went
I'm
4-3-3.
looking forward. I always like to hear the Arsenal fans left back.
Yeah, I went 4-3-3, but like in the middle three, you can do a DM or a Cam, and you can arrange it how you want. Right back, I want to go. I'll start with you. Who you go right back?
I think right back's a bit tricky.
This is the one that I think could be the most different.
Yeah,
because it's not like a solid, like crazy solid right back for either team that can go in this.
So Ivanovic is who I'll put on the table. I'm prepared to. I think that we can.
I thought you do that.
I think that we can like explore it and then try and agree. But Ivanovic would be my suggestion.
I went with Branner, only slightly though. I went with Branner because of just the importance of his goals in Champions League runs and European Cup runs, like the UEFA Cup.
Not even Dave. I think Dave's more of a legend for Chelsea than
Dave. Yeah, but then Dave
He's
is
never,
now.
like, stood
Dave
out.
is
He's
only
been a
really.
solid player.
Dave is, he's been a solid player, but he's not had big moments like Branislav has.
Yeah. Also, on his day, do you know what you get with Ivanovic? You get that kind of like bullying quality, which is valuable at football. You know, you use that word kind of carefully in any context aside from football. But on a football pitch, that kind of dominating presence is very valuable. So I think Ivanovic. Who are you putting on the table?
Do you know who I was arguing with?
Sanya.
No, not even Sanya. I was thinking of Lauren.
Invincible. Invincible. He was actually an attacking midfielder when we signed him.
Yeah,
Played him at right back.
I liked him at right back.
No, I've won the same Ivanovic. I just think he's that season. I think where he was the best right back in the world.
Yeah,
but
and I think, like you say, the Wayne Bridge changing it. I think your first Champions League win, Ivanovic scored an important goal.
100%.
Yeah,
was it Napoli? That changed your.
He scored too many important goals. We call him 2-goal Branner.
Yeah.
Like this man scores goals.
Yeah, he's a brilliant player. Yeah. Like the image of him sitting on a crossbar having won the Champions League in Munich, like it's a beautiful thing.
I can imagine.
Aspilicueta has now got there, but it's taken him a long time. He's been at the club a long time.
Yeah, but he's had like 400 appearances.
Also, though, if you're picking like on their day, if you're picking like one both playing at their peak.
Yeah, I'm having
Dennis Ivanovic. I think, yeah.
I've gone different. I've gone Lee Dixon.
It's a good. You know what? I mean, it's.
Come on, why'd you laugh?
He scored the best own goal I've ever seen. It's the best own goal. I mean, he deserves credit for that own goal. Was you born? So good.
Was I born? I was born.
Was you born?
I was alive.
That's a good name.
It wasn't my watching days, but I was alive.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Lee Dixon was probably Lee
Dixon's a good shout.
Yeah, I think
I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not watch much of it for me to give you that argument with Lee Dixon.
Neither that, but he was part of that solid back four that Arsenal had with the Tony Adams, all them generally Lee Dixon I think was a solid player, and there's a bit of Arsenal bias.
Okay.
I knew everyone would pick Ivanovic. So.
Yeah, you just wanted to be different.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go centre halves, both centre halves. Okay, I'll go first in this time. We'll go this way. I went with John Terry and Tony Adams.
Agreed.
Yep, same.
I went Sol.
Sol Campbell and John Terry.
I know Sol didn't have a long time there, but he's
immense on his
day. He was the transition of the Invincibles. The Invincible, like you really only have the Invincibles to rely on.
No, because we had the team in the
before
90s,
as well,
like
the
98
team.
Yeah.
98 double. 98 won a double, didn't
Double,
they?
98.
Yeah. But in terms of, I just think
Tony Adams, that kind of team.
I think more professionalism of the defenders nowadays. I respect Tony for him being solid in them areas of like old English white kind of like no nonsense kind of guys at the back, and
like a centre back.
He was a leader.
He was a leader.
He was elite for the conditions back then. But you know, professionalism, football's got better. I think through that transition, I think Sol was one of the starting people through that transition of when Arsenal came in with the whole healthy eating kind of stuff and all that kind of stuff, he was just so elite at that time.
Yeah.
I think physically, no one could have beaten him back then.
Yeah,
he was immense. There was a year where you just couldn't get past him, whatever you tried. What do you think Arsenal fans, like en masse, obviously nobody can speak for like an entire sort of fan base, but generally speaking, if Arsenal fans were put in this position and we said, right, John Terry's one, who's the other? Do you think Arsenal fans, if there was a poll, would go more Campbell or more Adams?
Or Adams right now.
Well, as Arsenal fans,
who
they'd
do you think
go Adams.
I'd go
because Sol
Adams
went
more.
from club to club. I don't think they'd
love
him.
Adams.
Yeah, I think they'd love Adams more. His attitude as well.
He's like our greatest captain of all time, and he's got a statue outside the stadium.
Yeah. I can understand Tony.
Yeah,
but it's just in terms of my way of that kind of transition of football.
I think the partnership of Terry and Campbell work a lot better.
Yeah,
if it was a real partnership as well.
The partnership as well.
If we're creating a team,
I'll go with Terry and Campbell for sure.
Yeah.
But okay, Terry and Adams, all three of us went Terry and Adams, left back. So far, we're more or less in agreement.
This will be fun.
And I think we'll continue to be in agreement.
It's quite easy.
But the question is, what club?
Let's go with the club where he won the European Cup.
Or the club where he won an Invincible.
Oh, man.
I went for Ashley Cole. The Invincible winning.
Oh, that's horrible.
Ashley Cole.
That's horrible, man. That's shameless.
Spin, man. I rate the spin.
That's
shameless. Yeah,
that's shameless.
I don't like Ashley Cole. But I'm talking about Arsenal, Ashley Cole.
Nah, that's shameless. I think his best years were at Chelsea.
Probably.
Yeah, definitely.
But he won.
Do you know what it is, though? Do you know what happens with Arsenal fans on this one? They can't do it. Yeah. It's a bit like Chelsea fans with Benitez. They just can't do it. Like whatever you talk to, like the most rational Arsenal fan who totally gets it, and he'll go, "Don't really rate Ashley Cole." Yeah. Like, really, because he's actually the best left back who've ever played the game. Nah.
It's just the way he did things, man. It's the way he did things, man.
Yeah, they start saying mad things to you. They start going, "Yeah, he was all right, but." Gail Clichy.
Gibbs. Gail Clichy. Yeah, it was solid. Ashley Cole. I'm guessing all Ashley Cole, but I want to know what Ashley.
And I went for Dahona.
Oh, what a suggestion. What a player.
What a night. What a player.
Wayne Bridge, why not?
He absolutely smashed Messi, though.
Messi in that corner. Yeah.
No, I'd have to go. I'll be real. I'd have to go Chelsea.
Ashley Cole.
Chelsea Cole.
Yes, Chelsea.
The trophy hall's hard to argue with, isn't it?
It's crazy.
And then obviously
he strapped up Ronaldo, didn't he?
Well, Ronaldo said it, didn't he? Have you seen the interview with Ronaldo where they say who's the hardest person you ever played against? He's like, there's only one.
Yeah, Ashley Cole. But that was a teenage Ronaldo, so
no, but I think Ronaldo's had that conversation looking. No, it was like the Fast and the Furious. You know, where it's like part one, part two. They were constantly
every time they came up. Ashley Cole was a brilliant defender. I think his only weakness was his crossing. I don't think it was a great crosser of the ball, but everything defensively was amazing.
Yeah. He was amazing.
His delivery was amazing.
I actually think Ashley Cole is. You know, when we talk about like golden generations of like English players who have had their moments, Ashley Cole for me is the only one that is actually like properly world class. Yeah. You know, if you like people always say to you Maldini or like, incorrectly Roberto Carlos, in my opinion, of course. But you know, if you did like a World 11 and you're like, and I'm comparing you to like Maldini, Franco Baresi, Franz Beckenbauer, Bobby, like proper. Of our era, Ashley Cole's the only player to properly play at that level, that maximum tip top level.
Because of his position as well, I think obviously there's more competition for like, if you look at, because you can say people like, oh, what about Rooney, what about Gerrard, what about Lampard, but then you had obviously other
players in that position,
But left back, Ashley Cole was like,
the best.
Just like no other,
Yeah.
So like I think as well. You know, if like four lads in Buenos Aires like were doing exactly this, and they were picking a World 11. Yeah, they're saying Ashley Cole.
They're more like Ashley Cole is the most likely English.
Like they're not saying Lampard.
Probably.
Like
they'll be like Zidane. They'll say Zidane.
Yeah. But they are saying Ashley Cole.
Yeah, probably. Mm-hmm. So it makes all of our teams. This is where it gets interesting, I think, from now. We've got our three midfielders, and you can put it in any way you want. Like I said, you can put a holding midfielder and 2 centre mids.
I got one DM because there's only one DM that has to play really.
Oh, I hope he's.
Not even a DM. He's not DM, but.
Oh, we'll see. I'm gonna go this way first. I'll go this way.
I mean, I think two players have to be in it. So I'll put two on the table,
and I know which two has to be.
Yeah. And I think the two that have to be in it are Frank Lampard, Patrick Vieira.
Yeah.
Like whatever way round, in my opinion, those two are in. But I can feel something going on. I haven't looked to my left yet, but I can feel something happening.
We agree with you.
I'm very happy.
I can feel
Because before the podcast, I said to them, Vieira's not in my 11, by the way. Yeah.
How?
I need to. I defer. I need to hear this.
I've got N'Golo.
Kante.
Yeah, I've got Kante still. I don't need Vieira.
So you've got N'Golo. You've got Kante, Lampard.
I've got Kante, Lampard.
I'm not mad at Kante, but why don't you do Kante, Vieira, Lampard?
Nah.
Vieira and Lampard have to make it.
The only reason why is because there's a special man that has to play.
I know who you put there, but I put him there as well. I've got that same man. I know who you're talking about. I'd like to see
who you're leaving out up top then.
I put him in midfield.
Yeah, well, I've got special guys.
Yeah, you're a special guy. Better play for this club.
Guys.
You better play for this club.
Oh no, special guys in there. No, but he's not playing there.
Oh, you put him on the wing. We'll talk.
We'll talk. But I've got Kante, Lampard.
Okay, so you're free.
So my three is Kante, Lampard, Vieira.
Same, identical.
That's fine. That's fine. Identical. You've got that. I've got Vieira, Lampard, and Bergkamp at Cam.
You got Bergkamp.
An attacking midfield.
Bergkamp's in my team, but
but that's saying that I've got an attacking midfield.
I've got Dennis as my Cam.
So you're free.
Yeah, I got Dennis as Cam.
Kante,
if I'm playing
Lampard.
it in the 4-3-3, Dennis has to be Cam.
So Kante, Lampard, Bergkamp.
Kante, Lampard, Bergkamp. Bergkamp's the best player to play in the Premier League, I think, personally, ever.
It's not an out there statement at all.
It's not crazy.
I personally believe it. He's been one of my favourite players of all time.
He's unreal. What a player.
Do you know what? Yesterday I was at work. They had the telly on. And they had the Sky Sports on. And there was a programme. It was obviously a Dennis Bergkamp thing. He was him talking now, looking back on goals he scored for Ajax, goals he scored for Arsenal. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The man didn't even fly. He had to drive everywhere.
Non-flying.
Take boats.
Yeah, terrifying.
But they're not mad as well. And it's like you just said, I was watching his best goals.
Mate.
In about 20 years' time, there's going to be another podcast, and then there's going to be someone saying, I was watching this guy's best goals, and he was unreal.
Yeah.
Olivier Giroud.
Yeah.
No.
This is you have to have some self-respect now as an
It's
Arsenal
true though. If you put on Olivier Giroud's best ever goals,
if you made a compilation of him,
you want Arsenal fans to hurt you in the comments.
No, but is it not true?
A compilation of his goals.
Come
He
on,
does
man.
score wild
Is it
goals.
not true?
Okay, people who look at highlights, yes.
Is it not
but
true?
respect the people who watch football.
Is
What's
it
the
not
thing they say? He's not a great goal scorer, but he's a scorer of great goals.
Great goals.
Yeah.
And that is, he's a great goal scorer as well though. He won you the Europa League. The Baku, he was top scorer for you guys that season.
He did. Look, he certainly performed
Scored
very well for us.
Atletico away from home as well.
Scored against us.
Yeah,
Scored against us.
four goals away at Seville. He's a good player, Giroud. And at what he does, you could argue no one's better.
And I think he was the reason you guys came top 4 last season.
Yeah, his goals at the end of the season.
At the end of the season. Yeah. When Tammy got dropped and Giroud was the main striker.
He just got us over the line.
The reason you guys came top 4 was because of Giroud.
Couple good goals.
I like Giroud, but you've done something mental here. We were talking about Bergkamp, and you've managed to steer us into his that's crazy.
Only because he said, "Great, I've been watching his best goals and he was unreal." That's in the future. Drew's got a Puskas.
Do you know?
He's got a Puskas.
Have you seen like just a compilation? Even if you just watch it for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Bergkamp.
Oh, unreal.
Yeah, no, it's unreal.
You got to remember, he was going away to Sheffield Wednesdays and stuff like this in shit grounds on bobbly pitches, and his touch is just second to none.
He scored a hat-trick against Leicester and got first, second, and third goal of the month.
I saw that
in that game.
I saw that. I think only him and Matt Letizia have ever done that.
Yeah.
They get this. They have more than one entry and more than one winner in a goal of the month competition.
Insane.
But
time for the front three.
I'm gutted that I had to leave someone out, but I
go first?
You can go first this time.
I'm playing him as a false 9, by the way, in a 4-3-3. I'm playing Bergkamp as a false 9.
Okay.
In a 4-3-3. Then I've got Henry and Hazard.
Yeah.
Wow, you've left out your nemesis, the man who must have tortured you more than anyone.
But for me, it's got to be.
Okay, now I'm going to have to riot. Because that's unacceptable.
I can't have Drogba.
So you've got 4-3-3. Your three in the midfield was who?
Kante, Lampard, Vieira.
And then who's your front three?
Bergkamp, Henry, Hazard.
Yeah, this is why I had to drop Vieira. It's
Vieira,
outrageous.
As a box to box.
I know, but this is why I can't. There's certain people you can't leave out.
You can't leave Didier Drogba.
I would rather play 4-1-5.
I think you're scarred by him.
I would rather play 4-1-5.
I'll go next.
I'll go next.
I'll go next. I have got Drogba on my team.
Good.
I had to push Henry on the wing, not because Drogba's a better striker than Henry. Henry's the best striker of all time, but only because Henry can play on the wing.
So you went Henry,
Henry, Drogba, and Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah, funny.
What?
I'm being serious.
Yeah, funny.
What?
Yeah, funny.
What do you mean? What?
That is shameless.
That's the reaction I want you guys to see. I want to see.
That is shark. That is sharky.
What?
Shameless.
I rate Alexis.
He was unreal.
I like Alexis.
Can we name this a shameless Sharky does sports, please? This is shameless, man.
This goes viral. This is wild. This is just, I don't know what to say. Very rare that I'm speechless, but I am. I don't know what to say.
The one season he had a great season for Arsenal.
Unreal.
Eden was best player of the year.
Yeah, Sanchez was better than him that year. You guys did better in the league.
Player of the year was Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard won us the league in that year, and that weren't even his best year.
Because he won the league, he had to be. But Sanchez outperformed him that season.
What is he? What's going on here? I feel like
he just likes being controversial.
Is it that you like? Do you like know him?
Huh?
Are you mates?
No, we're not. But
you're friends with Sanchez, aren't you? You've got to be.
No, I just think he's a great player.
No, there's something else going on here. You're friends. I reckon that you DM him.
I just think he's a great player.
He knows we're picking Eden, so he had to pick Sanchez.
What's wrong
You're
with that?
shameless, man.
I think he's friends with him.
No,
there's no other explanation here.
I wish. Hi, Alexis. If you're watching, can we be friends?
But you know what?
I don't think I understand English.
You know what I'm doing? I'm checking who follows you on Instagram, and I'm convinced it's going to be Alexis Sanchez.
Why would a random Chilean man follow
There's
me?
no other. Why would you put him in your team? It's as wild as that.
I heard he's got a Finsta.
I think it's incredible. I think it's incredible.
What do you just look back on his time at Arsenal really fondly? Did you love him? Is it
I
like
loved him.
like for me? I could kind of put Dennis Wise in this team. Is it that? Is it that?
Like literally, like when we had him, I'd not seen a player like him light up for such a long time.
Yeah, no,
like every game, every single game.
I just think he was like a Jack Grealish in your team
there because you love him
at Villa.
He's in there because I loved him for when he was at Arsenal. I don't love him.
Yeah, but your Arsenal weren't great. Your Arsenal was a crap Arsenal.
Maybe that's why I love. Maybe that's why
had a player that carried your team through certain things.
Maybe that's why it was Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
I was held captive by Arsenal.
I like that you acknowledge it. It's very rare that someone suffering from Stockholm syndrome goes, I think I've got Stockholm syndrome.
Yes. I was held captive by Arsenal, and Alexis Sanchez, I just fell in love with him because it was like our light, our shining light.
Right.
What's your front threes? I want to get away from
for me, it's Drogba, Bergkamp, and Henry, and I appreciate that it might not quite flow in terms of like who plays where. But they're three geniuses. They'll work it out. I don't need to be the manager. They got this.
What makes you pick Drogba?
What doesn't make me? How could it? Drogba's got to be the first, particularly when we're talking Arsenal, because of what he did.
Arsenal gains,
big game player. I've never seen anyone rise to the occasion like him. You know, in terms of like turning up when it really matters.
Yeah,
I think you could almost say that there isn't a footballer in Premier League history, certainly, who does that. Turns up when it really matters. Chips are down. You're playing Barcelona at home. You need someone to nick a winner. It's him. You're playing Munich for the European Cup. Who steps up?
You're 1-0 down, 80-something minute.
You're at Cardiff playing against Arsenal, winner. You're at Wembley playing against Arsenal, winner. It's the man for the occasion. Yeah. And
unfortunately, you lot haven't been able to witness a Champions League. So when you do, you'll realise how important that man was to our Champions League win. It's our first ever Champions League win. I was crying. Yeah. I don't cry. Yeah, I was crying.
I've never seen you cry.
I think. Do you know what I think's happened as well? Like, which is a little bit of a shame. You know how football has become like. I don't get stuck into this, but you know, a lot of people they like invest in stats and all that.
Yeah.
I think if you do that, if you're the kind of geezer that like really studies football rather than like lives football. Yeah. You know, if you're like a studier rather than like an enjoyer. You can be fairly unkind to Didier Drogba because the stats are fairly unkind to him. Yeah. But as somebody who watched him, as somebody who's in stadiums, watching him,
the memories,
watching him lead the line, watching him drag you to victories that you don't deserve, watching him fight, put his body on the line, like there is almost nothing like it from a Chelsea perspective. Like I think every club probably has their hero for that. Yeah. But Didier Drogba for that, I think it's one of them that history will be quite unkind to him. Because people will look at Aguero's numbers or they'll look at whoever's numbers.
Harry Kane or anyone,
Jamie Vardy. Yeah. Like, and it's not that I don't rate Vardy, but Didier Drogba. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's Didier Drogba.
Yeah.
So I think it's one of them where the emotion of Drogba and what he delivered on the pitch will forever live with me, and he's in. Yeah. And in Bergkamp, I pretty much subscribe to what you said. Yeah. I think you could easily make a case for him being the best player to have ever played in the game in the league.
In the league.
And then Thierry Henry,
Can't,
as if I'm articulate enough to do that man justice.
There'll
as
be
if
a
I'm
bigger
gonna
reaction than when I put Sanchez in if you left Henry out.
Yeah, I would have been blasphemy.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We're respectful. You're not respectful, bro.
All right, Sean, what's your front three?
I've had to go Eden, Jogs, Henry.
So what is it about Hazard?
Hazard has been for a long duration of time Chelsea's best player and carried us for multiple years.
But Rory doesn't have Hazard in his...
I know, it's mad, but I just think Eden, Premier League, and if he was here for as long as what Dennis was, I think he potentially could have been one of the best Premier League players of all time either.
Hazard.
Well. Yeah.
Do you know what it is with Hazard for me? And of course I recognise quite how good he was.
Yeah.
But I feel like, do you know what I was saying? History can be unkind. History can also be very kind. Eden Hazard had a season off.
Yeah, he
at
did.
Chelsea. He had a whole season off. Yeah. And when we're picking this team, we're picking the cream of the crop, aren't we? Right? We're picking the very best.
Of course, yeah.
Eden Hazard,
all time.
He literally took a season off. Cost Mourinho's job, not individually cost Mourinho's job, but was part of the wave that cost Mourinho's job. And for me, it leaves me a little bit cold.
Are you anti-Jose?
Now?
Anti-Jose. Yeah. So that's why I have to have Eden.
But now I am. But at the time I wasn't. Yeah. At the time I wasn't.
But that's why, because I thought Eden, I said Jose, back then, that's why it was weird, because you had your best player refusing to play, refusing to turn up in games, didn't look like he wanted to play. And then you had a manager that you absolutely adored.
Of course, Jose Mourinho is Chelsea Football Club.
No, he's not.
Not anymore.
There's five names. He's not
Chelsea
Football Club.
No.
Roman Abramovich, Jose Mourinho,
it's only Roman.
John Terry, Frank
Roman,
Lampard, and Drogba.
It's Roman.
Those five.
It's Roman. It's Roman and Roman's son. That is it.
No, those five names are Chelsea Football Club. Mourinho's in the five names that define Chelsea.
He's not anymore. He's not anymore. It's an evolving list, and he's off. He's off. It's like the revolving doors. You go to Brent Cross. He's out.
And then he might come back in again.
He's out. Yeah.
Nah, but I can't. It hurt. That's what I'm saying. Eden has to be in my team.
Yep.
And it was literally me.
I'm not mad at that.
Do you know what it is? Because my group chat for Chelsea, like so many of them say Zola's the best player to ever play for Chelsea.
Yep.
So it's hard for me to leave out Zola, because I also grew up in that Zola era where it was immense. He was like, and it was at his age as well. Like he didn't even come to us as a spring chicken. He came to us as an old man. And those times were like changing times for Chelsea, the transition period where the Bosman ruling came in and we was able to get Di Matteo, Zola, Vialli, Hullet, Leboeuf, Desailly. Like Zola was, even with those great players, the standout player for us. So it was like, for such, even
kind of like Alexis Sanchez.
If we were having this chat, if we were having this playing this exact game with any fans of any club aside from Arsenal, Zola's in. The only reason Zola's not in is Bergkamp.
Dennis Bergkamp has to be.
That's what it was, and it hurts me to not have Zola in that.
So you put Hazard over Zola. So.
Yeah, but that shows you how much I loved Zola.
Yeah,
but Eden was just no one could stop Eden.
Yeah, Eden was that type of player. Yeah, like you said, if it's not stats or whatever, you just got to enjoy him.
Yeah,
and watching him, he was always
he's not a double team. He's not a stat man.
He was always getting double teamed.
Do you know the sad thing about Hazard? I think that he could have probably been better. Like he as brilliant as he was,
his last season for you guys.
I don't think, unreal. And also, you know, to be the very best, like no one ever was, right? To be the very best, I don't know, like Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, to get to that level, you have to want to be there to the expense of everything else. I don't think he has that.
No.
I think he just loves his life, and I don't even knock that because I'm a little bit like that. Not that I could get there, but even if I could, I'm quite lazy. Whereas he'd come back off training and he'd be a bit overweight and whatever. And like I said, I'm not knocking him, but you know what Cristiano Ronaldo is like.
To be that
but in
level,
terms of talent, in terms of just the talent in the
live and breathe.
You have to live and breathe it, and I don't think
most footballers are like they also have a life at the same time. You've got a 2-week holiday, go have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I think only the last season.
Ronaldo's probably still training. Ronaldo's probably still training in that holiday.
No doubt.
I think the last season for you guys is where he actually put it in his head that I want to become one of the best because it was that season.
And he had that season under Sarri.
I don't know. He had like 18 and 15.
The goal against West Ham towards the end of the season. You're just like, what have you done?
Yeah.
That was the year that ultimately he said goodbye to Chelsea, winning the Europa League against you.
Yeah. That's why I don't really.
That's
why I don't really knock him as much, because I think that last season it's not like he took it like he took a year off because of Jose and the relationship with Jose, but that last year, knowing that he was going regardless, and he still gave us such a great season.
And at points we were like a one-man team. At points we were a one-man team there. Yeah, he was so dominant.
But imagine for that, that's how we felt with Alexis Sanchez, if that makes sense.
I know, but we won titles with this player.
No, but you're right.
This guy didn't win titles with Arsenal.
No, but you're right.
That's why Shameless Sharky is outrageous.
He won
FA Cup. Take it.
You're right.
The scream against Villa, remember?
Yeah. I remember that goal.
But you're right in terms of that. But like, you know how you're saying watching him week in, week out, and him change the game for us. The way he played.
I've not had that.
I've not had that in a while, innit? So what as you've seen it the last season with Hazard, that's what we had for like 4 or 5 years.
It's nice to put that in. It's nice to put that emotional connection in. Like you think it's Sanchez, and you're kind of realistic enough to go, you're all going to think this is wild, but it's my team, and I'm putting it's my memories, and this is it. I do have a lot of respect for that, but you're in a minority.
I know.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have backed you in a sense with Alexis, but that last season of Hazard, I just put over the top.
Do you know what's gonna happen? Do you know when this comes out? There's gonna some like whiz kid is gonna like do a zoom on your face as you said Sanchez, and you went.
Yeah, he's actually my Arsenal teammate.
Because for me, I rate Hazard highly, so I'm like, I like Sanchez a lot, but I'm like, Hazard.
But that's all of our combined 11s.
Can I ask one more thing? What is with you guys in Anti-Meridia?
Yeah, brother, you cannot go to other clubs.
Tottenham as well.
Tottenham. Tottenham.
Tottenham was not Man United.
No, I was very forgiving of the United thing. I don't think that was acceptable either, but I was personally forgiving of it. Yeah. I thought, look, he's done enough. He's earned Man United. But you can't go to Tottenham.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't go to Tottenham and expect me to like you can do what you want.
So it's the same as the Rafa with now at Everton.
Yeah,
Liverpool fans.
Yeah,
Liverpool fans. I feel like they don't care. I think Everton fans
just can't swallow.
Even if Rafa does well, they'll be like,
Even Jamie Carragher was watching something him and Tony Bellew in it, and then he was talking about. I don't know how I can't see Rafa, but Everton.
You can't.
He was so pissed.
You can't.
It just doesn't make any sense. Like there are lots of Liverpool fans who have the current Everton manager's face tattooed on them.
It's
very weird.
I'd feel sick.
It's mad. It is mad. But yeah, so that is our combined 11s of all time, Arsenal and Chelsea. Leave your comments below of your combined 11. I want to see who you guys have in your team, and also leave comments below on whose team you like the most. So that is it for this one. Hope you guys like and subscribe. Hopefully Arsenal beat Chelsea on Sunday.
We will. Trust me. I'm gonna be at the game. I'm gonna watch my team win.
We'll be at the game. Yeah, we'll be.
You boys going, yeah?
Yeah, we'll be at the game.
Nice box tees and everything.
Sharky, no, not me. I bought my ticket. I went there.
All right, see you guys next time.